remembered something about it.
You're dropping Ken. Now, maybe I haven't told you this story. I just want to make sure I got it.
Okay, yeah, tell it from your point of view, because I've never heard it from your point of view.
So, first thing, me and Ken are drunk in the hot tub, you know, with a bunch of other people. Like, I think Sarah Riegel tried to drown herself like 5 times that night. What the fuck? We're drinking fucking Jack. We're drinking Jack and doing shots, or we're taking shots of Jack, and then chasing it down with fucking, yeah. So, at the end of the night, Ken said, Ben, don't leave me there. You know, before we even went. So, at the end of the night, I'm like, Ken, let's, you know, I'm getting ready to go. I need to go home, you know, I'm fucking wasted. Ken's like, I'm staying here, man. I'm like, cool, Ken, but I gotta go. And that's the first night I met you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Ken, I gotta go home. You know? So I end up leaving. The next day, Ken's girlfriend comes over to my fucking house. And it's like, hey, and she was a total bitch the night before. Like, so I'm looking up the hill.
You had a girlfriend at that party?
She wasn't there.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Was she watching us in the hot tub? Because that would have been hilarious.
No shit. So she's asking me, where's Ken? Where's Ken? I was like, I think he's still at Cody's house. I don't know where he went to. So, like, that goes on, and, like, you know, I look at the hill and I see your Jeep up there, right? And I'm like, holy shit, there, you know, I see Ken get out, I'm like, how come Ken, oh wait. So I cause distraction on the other end of the house. I'm like, hey, look at this shit. So Ken, I guess, sneaks down to the camper and passes out. Now, his girlfriend's like, you need to call over there. I'm like, I'm not calling over to Cody's house to find fucking Ken. I'm not doing it. So she goes back and forth fishing, and I'm like, no, fuck you. So, a while, like an hour later, she looks down there and sees Ken's silhouette in the fucking outline of the goddamn camper. So, she's like, I'm gonna go down there. I'm like, I'm sure that's not Ken. And Paul must have just thrown his clothes against the fucking... So finally she goes down there, you know. And I go outside, because I know I'm gonna hear like some fucked up, like yelling and screaming. I'm like, yes! So...
It is Ben.
Train wreck.
Yeah, he loves train wrecks.
I see her coming, and I see Ken right behind her, and she's like crying, like all fucking like. And the first thing I noticed, Sarah, is that from here to here, he's got like these fucked up like hickeys, like he'd been irradiated by fucking ion pulses or some shit, you know. I'm like, holy shit. So she walks behind me, she's sobbing, still crying, you know. And I had another girl living in the house with me at the time, so she was like, you know, going to her to, I don't know, anyways. Ken looks at me and just gives me the most demonic grin I've ever seen in my life. It was like, I can't even do it. Like, my face can't comport to that. And I'm like, oh my God.